It's just weird that an actor's name is named your name in the film, because whenever they just yell out the names of your name in the film, it just felt very weird. Chris Pratt is a big example for me.
Life cannot be contained. Life breaks free. Life finds a way.
So, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is directed by J.A. Bonya and stars Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. It's the second Jurassic World movie and the fifth Jurassic Park movie in the Jurassic Park franchise. This movie took place 3 years after the events of Jurassic World, where the volcano of Jurassic World is going to erupt. So, Owen, played by Chris Pratt, and Claire, played by Bryce Dallas Howard, had to go to the island to save the animals from extinction. Now, I'm not going to spoil what else happens after that scene, because the trailers really do give it away a lot. So I'm not going to spoil what happens if you haven't seen the other trailers, but if you've seen the other trailers, you know what I'm talking about. Now, I wasn't really excited for this movie. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. The trailers don't really impress me that much. Not to say I'm a fan of the Jurassic Park franchise. Jurassic Park is one of my all-time favorite movies. That movie was one of the most biggest masterpieces I have seen in my childhood. I used to love dinosaurs in my childhood. I used to watch that old documentary, Prehistoric Park, with Nigel Marlins, I hope I say his name right. That was a show that was really my childhood. And I used to love the Land Before Time films in my childhood. But Jurassic Park was one of my favorites. And Jurassic Park is not just a movie about dinosaurs, it's about a movie about people. And I like that. The other movies, they're fine. Lost World Jurassic Park, I don't think it was as bad as people say. Jurassic Park 3, just abomination. I really hated that film, but I really enjoyed the first Jurassic World. A lot of people did not like it, but I really liked it. Even though they do make a lot of dumb decisions, I still enjoyed that film. It wasn't the best one, but you know what? It's kind of my second favorite out of the series. But then with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, with the trailers, they just don't impress me. It just feels like it's just gonna be a mediocre film about dinosaurs wrecking shit. Like, it doesn't have much of a people chemistry the way I saw the trailer. And I saw this film, and I heard this film was, a lot of people hated this film. A lot of people said this is the worst Jurassic World movie, or Jurassic Park movie in the entire franchise. To me, I don't mind this film. I think this film is just enjoyable to watch. I don't think it's as worse as Jurassic Park 3, but you know what? It is right next to it, because, yeah, this movie is nearly on my list. This movie is a little bit disappointing for me, but it's still a fun, enjoyable movie. Like, it's fun to see dinosaurs on screen. There are some really awesome parts in this film, but it's just when the marketing, like, spoils the entire movie, it just doesn't feel like you don't know what's happening. You know what's going to happen because the trailers really showed what happens in the movie, and it's really terrible marketing. I should do a separate video, actually, about trailers ruining movies, because, yes, most trailers do ruin movies, and some of them, like, the whole movie, and some of them just bits on the movie that people didn't want to see. I should do a video on that. I actually did an assessment on English one time of trailers ruining movies. So, yeah, I should do a video on it. But back to this review. So, yeah, so far I think this movie is a bit disappointing, but I still had fun with the film. So, let's start with the positives. First, the look of the dinosaurs. Of course, it's the biggest positive with this film. They look fantastic. They look great CGI, but they also have some animatronics as well, which I really like, because the first Jurassic Park movie, it's all about animatronics, and I really like that. This movie does have some CGI elements, and you know what, it is right to put CGI in that element, because it will be very hard to use animatronics for that bit, but there are some animatronics, and I really did enjoy that. Also, the look of the movie, J.A. Bonya, great director, he directed The Impossible. Yes, his style of this film was fantastic, his cinematography was really good, and Chris Pratt as me, Chris Pratt as Owen, sorry about that. He was great. I love Chris Pratt. He's one of my favorite actors, and I think he shines in this film. I actually like him more in this film than the first Jurassic World movie. Like, Jurassic World, he feels more of like an serious but also comedic. This movie, he is comedic. He's really funny in this film. There are a lot of parts of this film that I really did enjoy him in this film. Even Bryce Dallas Howard, I really didn't like her in the first Jurassic World movie, but in this movie, she improves. She improves that she's a likable character, and I really like her in this entire film. Also, Jeff Goldblum. Now, Jeff Goldblum is only in 2 scenes of the film, and I did expect that. I was expecting Jeff Goldblum to do stuff, but he didn't. And yeah, that's a bit of a spoiler, but it did show a bit of that in the trailer, which you know what it is. But he was good in those 2 scenes of the movie. But guys, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom does have a lot of flaws, and I would say, let's start with the biggest flaw of this whole entire movie. The villains. Holy shit. Not just the villains are cartoonish and bad, but they made some of the dumbest decisions ever. Like, in this whole movie, I was thinking to myself, like, who wrote the script for this movie? Literally, the villains of this movie are terrible. There are so many cartoonish elements that the villain has, and there's so many decisions that I'm thinking to myself, why? Why would they do that? Also, I like the first half of the movie and the last half of the movie. The second act of the movie just drags on a lot. It has so many stuff in the second act that I really think it should be in the film. It does have some annoying characters as well, like that kid in the film that, what's his name? Justice something? Yeah, he really annoys me. He just screams and screams and screams in this entire film. But I would say, guys, overall, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom did disappoint me. It does have some dumb villains. The second act was a bit boring for me. But the first act, I really enjoyed the volcano scenes. It's really fun. The final act, you know what? It is fun to watch. But I would say Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is not the best Jurassic World movie. It's nearly my least. This is nearly as worse as Jurassic Park 3. But I still had fun with the film. I'm going to give Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom a C+. So guys, I've made my top 5 best and worst movies of the year so far, so check those videos out. So guys, let me know down below if you have seen Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Do you like the movie or hate the movie? Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and have a nice day.